Previously, we discussed some examples of the questions you might ask. In this topic, we dive deeper. Plan and have interview questions of your own ready to ask. You aren't simply trying to get this job. You are also interviewing the employer to assess whether this company and the position are a good fit for you. Asking questions is a great way to dig into the company culture and the specific day-to-day responsibilities of the job so that, should you be hired, your first week or so in the position won't be accompanied by any major surprises. You, of course, don't have to ask every question on the list, but having a few questions ready will help you look like an informed and prepared candidate for the job. Asking 3 questions is the usual. Here is a list of suggested questions to ask the interviewer so you can ensure the company is a good match for your qualifications and interests. How would you describe the responsibilities of the position? How would you describe a typical day in this position? Is this a new position? If not, what did the previous employee go on to do? What is the company's management style? Who does this position report to? If I'm offered the position, can I meet him or her before making my final acceptance decision? Why is this position available? How many people work in this office or department? How much travel is expected? Is relocation a possibility? What is the typical work week? Is overtime expected? What are the prospects for growth and advancement? How does one advance in the company? Are there any examples of a career path beginning with this position? What can I clarify for you about my qualifications? When can I expect to hear from you? Do you provide professional development opportunities? Do you have any reservations about my qualifications? What is the onboarding process? What are the biggest challenges of this job? What's the most important thing I should accomplish in the first 90 days? How has the company changed over the last few years? What are the company's plans for growth and development? What are the biggest rewards of the job and working for this company? What is the best part of working for this company? What's your least favorite part of working here? What type of background do you feel would be best suited for success in this position? Would you like a list of references? If I'm extended a job offer, how soon would you like me to start? Are there any other questions I can answer for you? General guidelines for asking questions in an interview. Avoid me questions. Me questions are those that put yourself ahead of the employer. These include questions about salary, health insurance, holiday time, work hours per week, and any other concessions. During an interview, you're trying to demonstrate to the employer how you can benefit the company, not the other way around. Once you're offered the position, you can begin to ask what the company can do for you. Ask one question at a time. Avoid multi-part questions. They'll only overwhelm the interviewer. Each question should have one specific point. Avoid yes or no questions. Most questions with a yes or no or other one-word answer could likely be answered by searching the company's website. Instead, stick to questions that will create a dialogue between yourself and the interviewer. Ask questions about multiple topics. Avoid asking questions about one subject. For example, if you only ask questions about your manager and his managerial style, the interviewer may assume that you have an issue with authority figures. Ask questions about a variety of topics to demonstrate your curiosity and interest in all aspects of the position. Don't ask anything too personal. While it's a good idea to establish a rapport with your interviewer, do not ask personal questions that are not public information. For example, if you see a college banner on the employer's wall, you can certainly ask if you went to that college. However, avoid overly personal questions about the interviewer's family, race, gender, etc. Questions not to ask at a job interview. There are some questions that you should avoid asking since they won't present you in a positive light. What does this company do? Do your research ahead of time. If I get the job, when can I take time off for a holiday? Wait until you get the offer to mention prior commitments. Can I change my schedule if I get the job? If you need to figure out the logistics of getting to work, don't mention it now. Did I get the job? Don't be impatient, they will let you know. In the next topic, we'll talk about the do's and don'ts on the day of the interview.